Always, I'm saying good morning to everyone. If you happen to catch this at some other point in your day, it could be good morning, it could be afternoon, it could be good evening, it could even be good night. Our God is awesome. Awesome. He can move mountains, keep us in the valley, hide us from the rain. He heals us when we're broken, and he is strength where we have been weakened. That song right there. When my younger son was going through some things, and one of my dear friends made me a CD, and that song right there, that song really covered, that song provided comfort, and it just reminded me of just how awesome he is and all of the things that not only that he can do, but that he is already doing for us. And so I wanted to share that song this morning. That song was on my heart. That song was on my mind. And sometimes we need a reminder. We already know. But when we're facing some things, and I don't know about you all, but we face things sometimes, or at least I know I face things at times. And sometimes it may seem as though whatever it is, that is just so mighty, so big, so enormous, that I'm not going to be able to make it through. But he is mighty. And so therefore we know that he can bring us through whatever we face, whatever we are going through. And so I want to remind us about that this morning. I often say, let's not get discouraged or dismayed by what we see, because he already is the author. He's already orchestrating some things. Good morning, Sister Trudy. Good morning, Mrs. Donna Jo. Good morning. So I want us to remember that he is awesome. There is nothing that he cannot do to protect us, to shield us, to cover us. And so I want to remind us of that this morning. And as my pastor would say sometimes, the song already had a message in it. But what I want to talk about briefly, because I know we all have things to do. We're going to be getting ready for worship service in a little bit. But what I want to talk about briefly is Serene Sunday. Serene Sunday. And in adjective form, it means calm, peaceful, or tranquil, unruffled. Some synonyms are undisturbed, composed, collected, and unclouded. So today I am in a peaceful mindset. God continues to provide source for peace and the ability to turn even the most uncomfortable situations around for our good. This morning I was reminded about times in which I felt as though I could not obtain that serene, that peaceful atmosphere. The things that were going on around me kind of seemed to want to suck me into that, and to stay stuck in uncomfortable situations. But we can always talk to him about whatever we are facing. He provides a serene presence. He reveals to us the steps to take to overcome barriers, challenges, obstacles, and storms. Have you been facing some storms lately? Do you feel as though the enemy is trying to take you off course? See, the enemy tries to attack us while God is preparing us for advancement. But I am encouraging us today to continue to look to our source for strength, joy, peace, healing, serenity, love, restoration, deliverance, and he does supply us with everything we need. I was just reading a little portion of The Purpose-Driven Life, just a little portion of it. And where I ended up looking at, or where my mom had been reading, kind of lined up a little bit with this. And he was breaking down Romans 8:28 through 29. You know, that part about all things working for the good. And so what I want to remind us today is that when we're going through storms and we're going through challenges And even though we cannot see what his divine plan is for it, there is a purpose behind everything that we experience in life. And so what I'm reminding us today on this Serene Sunday is that we can have a peaceful mindset, trusting and believing that he is going to work things out for us. We do not have to allow ourselves to step out of character. And I think on yesterday I said we can be the light in darkness and we can be the peace or the calm in the storm. And so that's what I'm reminding us today, that although we may be facing many things, he is still in control. He is our source for everything that we need. And although we may not know all of the ins and the outs, we don't know what all he's doing behind the scenes. But even today, he is working things out for us. He blessed us. He blessed us with another day that was not promised. And so today I choose to be at peace. I choose to trust and believe in him that he is going to work things out. Continue to pray, continue to lean and depend on him. And that is what I am encouraging us to do today. Today, we can make the proclamation that the enemy will not win. We are trusting in our awesome God. When things come up, we know who we can call on. Be encouraged today. He is already working in our favor. And y'all know how I love to do. I love to provide spiritual nourishment from what I like to call the book of life, but it is better known as the Holy Bible. Let us see what we have for today. John 16:33, King James Version. These things I have spoken unto you, that in me ye might have peace. In the world ye shall have tribulation, but be of good cheer. I have overcome the world. Psalms 4:8, King James Version. I will both lay me down in peace and sleep, for thou, Lord, only makest me dwell in safety. Daniel 10:19, King James Version. And said, O man, greatly beloved, fear not, peace be unto thee, be strong, yea, be strong. And when he had spoken unto me, I was strengthened, and said, Let my Lord speak, for thou hast strengthened me. Isaiah 32:17. And the work of righteousness shall be peace, and the effect of righteousness quietness and assurance forever. Isaiah 52:7, King James Version. How beautiful upon the mountains are the feet of him that bringeth good tidings, that publisheth peace, that bringeth good tidings of good, that publisheth salvation, that saith unto Zion, Thy God reigneth. Good morning, Papa Bear. Good morning. So as we recap for today, what are we talking about? Serene Sunday, calm, peaceful, or tranquil. Even though we face storms, challenges, obstacles, oppositions, we know that he is always with us. We know where our source of strength, peace, healing, joy, restoration, deliverance. Good morning, Aunt Carrie. We know where all of these things come from. They come from him. And so I want to remind us on today that no matter what we are facing, no matter what things may look like, no matter what the enemy may be trying to whisper to us, and don't get me wrong, the enemy can be very powerful, very crafty, very manipulative. But our God is awesome. He is powerful. He is mighty. He loves us. He cares for us. And we know that we can trust in him to not only bring us out, but to see us through. So on this Serene Sunday, I'm praying peace, love, blessings, comfort, joy, healing, whatever you need. I'm praying that you receive that you receive that on this day, and that you know that the enemy cannot win when we know where our strength comes from, where our source is. And y'all already know I'm not coming with anything but positive vibes, love, joy, increase in faith, a sense of hope, a sense of hope. Serene Sunday, Serene Sunday, Serene Sunday. He's working it out. And peace.